Glenda, we turn now to a Detroit police officer injured overnight. He was dragged by a car trying to arrest the driver who was involved in a dangerous drifting stunt.
And that's when investigators say another officer opened fire. This all happened near the intersection of Bagley and Vermont around 3:30 this morning. The suspect getting away, and so did a passenger that may have been injured by the gunshots.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has the latest on the officer's condition.
Young kids truly don't know how to drive. They're endangering themselves and our community, so it just has to stop. Enough's enough.
Citizens in the Detroit Police Department fed up with dangerous drifting and street racing that's begun to plague the streets again. This morning, an officer was injured when he tried to stop a gray Mustang with red on the front panels and bumper in southwest Detroit, where investigators were tipped off that the drivers would be meeting up around 3:30 this morning to take over the streets.
As the officers approached, the car, this one was trying to get away, backed up. Came to a stop. The officer ran around by the driver's side door, opened the door, attempted to get the young man out of the car. The young man reversed the vehicle, dragging our officer back into the fence line behind me. And as he was driving back off toward the officer fired multiple rounds, fearing for his safety and his partner's safety.
Well, I was immediately concerned for the police officer who was dragged.
Former City Council member Sheila Cockrell lives in the area and says reckless driving is a citywide problem and Detroit needs more officers.
And this really is just another example of the consequences for basic lawlessness. And it really, and I know this administration is working diligently, police department and the mayor's administration, to resolve the issues.
Some believe more technology to nab the drivers will help, along with hefty fines.
They don't listen. So we have to, I think, move to technology. People understand when you hurt them in the pocketbook, if they get caught and they have to pay big fines, that'll stop it.
Detroit police did find the Mustang, but its driver was nowhere to be found. But police say he's been on their radar for a while, and it's just a matter of time before they find him.
We have not identified a perpetrator in that vehicle yet, but we think we know who it is. We did, in fact, recover the vehicle and located it, and it's secured right now on evidence. And we're looking for the perpetrator. We're asking the community if they know anything or they seen anything with this vehicle to let us know.